Unlocked: how to establish a free LLC and secure multiple properties. Let's talk real estate. Hey there, fellow entrepreneurs. Are you guys ready to dive into the exciting world of real estate today? Well, you're in the right place because I'm about to unlock the vault on my academy, okay? And we're going to explore the essential foundations of starting your own real estate business, starting with the LLC formation. Now, even if you're not interested in real estate, you're going to want to stick around for this video because I'm going to dive deep into how to build out a free LLC. It's not going to cost you anything except for maybe the state filing fees, all right? Now, if you're new to the game and you're wondering what the fuss is with all of these LLCs, like why exactly do I need one for my rental business? Just buckle up because I'm about to break this all down for you, okay? First off, I want to talk about what the LLC actually is and why it's a game changer for anybody looking to venture into the world of real estate and short-term rentals. Spoiler alert, it's not just about the legal protection. LLCs open up a whole host of benefits, from tax benefits to building business credit and beyond, okay? You could leverage business credit far greater than you can ever as just a regular person using your social security number, okay? But here's the thing. Getting your LLC might seem like a really daunting task, especially if you're new to the entrepreneurial scene. That's why I'm going to walk you through the whole process, step by step, sharing some insider tips and tricks along the way to make this as smooth and painless as possible. Whether you're a seasoned veteran or a total newbie to the business scene, this video is packed with valuable insights and practical advice to help you navigate the exciting journey of starting your own short-term rental business and launching that LLC. So grab a pen and paper, take some notes. I'm going to dive into the world of LLC formation today. And trust me, by the end of this video, you're going to be one step closer to your short-term rental dreams. Let's do this, guys, together. I'm Edward Bilder. Remember to check back daily as well. And if you never want to miss any updates, you can join the email list or become a subscriber to the channel. Guys, I also keep my phone number in there. So if you want to ever text coach, I'll never charge you for any upfront fees to reach out to me. I'll set you up with a free consultation. We can talk building business credit or we can talk real estate. I also have a real estate course found in the description. You can check that out and grab your free stocks while you're up there. Okay, guys, let's dive straight into this.
All right, so what exactly is an LLC? Let me move my head out of the way there. What exactly is an LLC? It stands for a limited liability company. It's a type of business entity that basically, I'll just break it down for you like this. It basically separates you, the person. You have your own social security number, and your business has its own social security number. It's called an EIN number. So it separates your liabilities from the business's liability. So if anything were to ever go sour for you, and for some reason you would suffer some kind of lawsuit, that this limited liability company will separate you from people coming after your own personal assets, right? But what also is really cool about this is it allows the business itself to take on debts and obligations, which means the business itself can leverage credit, far greater amounts of credit than you can as a person. So like maybe you might be able to leverage in your life, I don't know, if your debt to income ratio is well, and you could maybe leverage $200,000 to $300,000. That business could leverage like $2 to $3 million. You can kind of see like there's a 10x multiplier on these things, all right? So it's incredibly expansive what you can do inside of it as far as business credit goes. Now, I'm not a financial advisor, I'm not a CPA, I'm not an attorney. So a lot of the things we're going to talk about are the exact steps that I've taken. All right, so use this as education purpose so that you can go out and find yourselves a solution for everything that you need. And again, we're not moving. What's going on? There we go. Okay. Now, what do I mean? Why would I need an LLC in order to start an Airbnb business? Okay, it's very important that when you're out and you're trying to start a rental arbitrage business, that you can demonstrate to a landlord that you're a business, all right? That's the main objective here. You're trying to show professionalism because when you go to negotiate with a landlord, it's a must-have. They're going to ask you if you're a business or if you're a person, right? They want to do business with another business person. Another business, they don't necessarily want to do business with a person. Okay. And because of where your credit is, you'll be capped at the amount of units that you could go out and take down. Okay. So you need to have the LLC. You're going to get some tax advantages through this process, and you're going to be able to build business credit as a much needed bonus. Now, how do I secure multiple properties all at the same time? It's actually pretty simple. I take on corporate leases. Okay. Leveraging corporate leases allows you to sign multiple properties in one single day. So you can imagine, right? So let's say you're just the person and you're using your social security number, and you go and you apply for rent from one landlord, and then in the same day you go and apply for rent in another landlord, and they're like, we need to run your credit. You're going to get ding after ding after ding after ding after ding of inquiries against your credit, right? You definitely don't want that. It's going to make you look terrible in terms of your credit history. But also to the landlords, they're going to say like, wow, you just checked with all these other landlords. What's going on? You checked with all those. Like, what's going on? Why are you doing so much? They also get a good sense of how big your business is, right? So if you're under a corporate lease and you're running it through your LLCs, you can run that number as many times as you want. They actually don't even do credit checks on you because you're coming to them as a business. Businesses often have insurances that they bring, and you get a much more qualified response from a landlord by having a LLC. And of course, these are a lot of the write-offs that you're going to see. And remember, I'm not a tax advisor, so all this is not tax advice. I'm not a CPA, right? But you could write off your rent and utilities and your expenses and your travel expenses and your food on your travel expenses and your hosting service fees. All the miles can get written off. And a lot of you paid for this education right here today. So whatever you paid to join this course right now, you could write that off as your education. Write that off completely and kiss that goodbye.
Wow, guys, I'm spilling all the tea today. If you like this kind of content, consider becoming a subscriber. Don't forget to hit the like button. And guys, remember, fastest way to grow and scale quickly is to take others along with you. So share this with all your friends and all your family. Let's get back to the video.
So how do we do this? There are going to be a few ways I'm going to show you how to get yourself an LLC. The first way is a semi-free way. I'm going to call it a semi-free way because all states require that you pay a filing fee. So you're never going to be able to get away from it being 100% free. But this company called LLC University, you can find them online. They have a manual process where they'll show you everything that you need, and then they'll show you, fill in this blank, fill in this blank, fill in this blank, fill in, and then step through the form with a little explanation as to what you're doing. So they'll take you through a manual process, but then you have to take that information to the state, to your state secretary, and fill out, turn in the forms, pay the filing fee, all that great stuff, right? So you're not going to get all the benefits as if you were to say go with this next option, which is LegalZoom or InkFile. These are two great companies. You can find them online. I don't have any affiliation with these guys. I'm not a sponsor of them, but if you go to either InkFile or LegalZoom, you get a lot of added bonuses that will come with filing your certificates. They're only going to ask you maybe say 10 questions. Okay. The questions are going to be a lot less. They're going to set you up with a registrar. They're going to set you up with everything you need. You need to have a registrar for your LLC, whichever state you're in, so that they could, put in all the filing documents throughout the year for you. Okay. Now, what I recommend if you go through LegalZoom and InkFile is that I want you to also get the business address. It's virtual, and get the business phone number. It's also a virtual phone number. These things are separate from a Google phone number. You don't want to have a Google phone number when you're talking about your business. You also don't want to have a Gmail account when you have your business address. So getting a domain and getting an email, we're going to talk about that much later. Don't get those from InkFile or LegalZoom. We're going to get them from a place called Squarespace. And don't pay for the EIN number, the employee identification number, because, InkFile or LegalZoom, they might charge you like, say, $100 to do this process. It's totally free. You don't need to pay for it, okay? Once you get all of your documentation back that says from the Secretary of State that says you're open and they send you your articles of incorporation, you take the information that's on those papers, you go to the irs.gov, click on where it says apply for an EIN number. They have a search bar. You can even just put EIN in the search and it'll say apply now. And then you fill out like 10 questions. Give them your registrar number, give them your LLC information, the business address, the phone numbers, all that stuff. And instantly they'll give you your EIN number. Now, once you get the EIN number, screenshot it. It takes them a little bit of time to send that actual document to you in the mail, but you're going to need that number right away so you could do the next steps throughout this process. All right, we're going to move on to the next module, everybody. I hope that was expansive enough for you. And of course, always, if you are a member of my monthly service, you guys have a much more expanded information on this, and you guys always can come to the tech sessions to ask any of the questions you might have. We have weekly coaching, and we also have a much expanded library.
That's all for today. I appreciate you tuning in for another one. Remember to become a subscriber or head on up to the description and just join my email list so you never miss my here today, gone tomorrow sort of stuff like grant updates or funding deadlines, right? There's always going to be something that might not be there tomorrow, okay? So check back with us daily or join the email list. Remember, you could always text coach to my number found in the description if you want to get hooked up with a free consultation. There's never any upfront charge, okay? We could talk about building business credit, scaling your current business, or if you're in a startup, or we could talk about real estate. I do have an awesome course found in the description. It is the gateway strategy into real estate. Check that out, all right? Guys, grab your free stocks before you go. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor, so none of this was financial advice. And I'll catch you guys all on the next one. Bye for now.